Some animals struggle to get by. Some are too slow, dependent on low-calorie food, or rely on defenses that are easily thwarted. Some animals are so bad at survival that humans have to intervene. And then there's the other side, animals that break the rules. Inescapable hunters, unbeatable strategists, animals too big to touch, and those so overpowered that they don't even have to move to kill. But before we get into that, if you like what we're trying to do here, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. It really helps us out. Now, these are the top 6 animals that nature made too powerful. Ants are well known for having a number of different adaptations to help them survive. They can carry up to 50 times their own body weight, some deliver a painful bite or have venom, but few stand out like trapjaw ants. It gets its name from its large, straight mandibles. It can open these mandibles to 180 degrees, lock them in place, and snap them shut to provide a fast, powerful cutting attack. This is a trick they use when hunting, both to kill prey as well as to cut it up for easier transport. Furthermore, trapjaw ants can use this mechanism to catapult others or even themselves when they need to gain distance or escape. The trapjaw ant's snapping mandible is one of the fastest movements in the animal kingdom, although fast really doesn't do it justice. They can strike at speeds exceeding 140 miles an hour. It's faster than many animals can even see, let alone react to. Their unique mandibles make them particularly well suited for taking down much larger prey, like grasshoppers and cockroaches. If electric eels had to rely on sight and strength alone to eat, they'd be much more likely to starve. Because visibility is often low in the rivers and basins of South America that they call home. But as its name suggests, it has a unique advantage. They have special organs to help them create electricity. These organs are so important to the electric eel's survival that they comprise about 80% of their body. Additionally, they have stacks of specialized muscle cells called electrocytes that disperse the electrical charge into the water. The electric eel can use this electricity to ward off predators, find prey, stun prey, navigate murky water, and even signal to mates during breeding season. They can generate up to 860 volts at a time, enough to kill an adult human, although such deaths are extremely rare. Unlike stronger predators, a cheetah can't count on overpowering a large animal in a long fight. They aren't built to overpower. They're built for speed. For a cheetah, eating and survival depends on the chase, and this is what they're fine-tuned for. Its spine flexes like a spring, stretching and compressing with every stride. Its claws act like cleats for traction. Its tail functions like a stabilizer during high-speed turns. But its acceleration is its greatest weapon. It can go from a near standstill to highway speeds in seconds. At full speed, each stride covers massive distance, while the body remains surprisingly controlled. That means they can go from crouching in the bush to bursting with speed at a moment's notice, to catch its prey before the prey ever has a chance. Orcas are toothed whales and the largest member of the oceanic dolphin family. They live and hunt in groups and are apex predators. Their diet ranges widely, and different populations of orcas prefer different types of food. Some mainly eat fish and squid, while others prefer seals, birds, or even sharks and other whales. Orcas eat, on average, 500 pounds of food every single day, and they regularly hunt and kill animals far larger than themselves. So with no obvious advantages like size, speed, or weaponized body parts, how do they do it? Some populations of orca work together to separate fish schools into tight bait balls. Others create waves to wash seals off of the ice so they can catch them. And as for whales, they take turns ramming and biting them to wear them down, and will even jump onto the whale's back to drown it. They learn and communicate, and hunting techniques spread through the pod like some kind of culture. This degree of teamwork has earned them the nickname the Wolves of the Sea. Saltwater crocodiles have a reputation for being slow. Like most reptiles, they spend a lot of time completely still to conserve energy. Instead of chasing food down, they sit still and lie in wait. In the water, they are nearly invisible. They wait for prey to venture too close, and when they do, the result is explosive. The saltwater crocodile has one of the strongest bite forces ever measured in an animal, and once the jaws close, escape becomes nearly impossible. But that's not all. Saltwater crocodiles strike from the water's edge. They don't just bite, they drag. They pull their prey into the water and drown them. It's a strategy that has served them well and kept them well fed for millions of years. If African elephants relied only on size, they would still be impressive. But size is only part of what makes them powerful. An adult elephant can weigh several tons, move trees, and overpower most animals simply through force. Very few predators are willing to challenge a healthy adult. But what makes elephants truly dominant is their combination of strength and intelligence. They remember migration routes across enormous distances. They recognize individuals. They communicate through low-frequency sounds that travel for miles. And when threatened, elephants coordinate. Adults form defensive circles around calves, using sheer mass to block attacks. Bodies so big, almost nothing can break through. And at that size, you don't need sharp teeth or claws to kill. Size becomes its own weapon. Nature doesn't create abilities randomly. Over millions of years, every advantage gets tested. The winners live. The losers adapt or die off. Sometimes those advantages become so effective that they almost feel like cheating. Speed fast enough to launch one's body into the air. Electricity powerful enough to paralyze prey. Predators that hunt with coordination, patience, and near-perfect timing. These animals are optimized to survive in the natural world. And once you look closely enough, it starts to feel less like nature created them and more like it perfected them.